Welcome back to The Reset. I am Shaun, human performance scientist and authority architect. We are here in the living lab documenting the struggle, the science, and the shift for every high-performance dad and founder who's ready to bridge the gap between their presence and their ambition. How long does it take to actually be successful in what you're doing? How long does it take to get results? That's the million-dollar question I want you to sit with today. I have an answer for it, and it's probably not what you're going to expect. So make sure you listen to the full episode or watch the full episode so you can hear what I'm about to say and you can really understand where I'm coming from. With anything you do in life, if it's in business, if it's in sport, if it's in academia, whatever it is, you need to be consistent. You have to continue to put in the work. When do the results come? No results are guaranteed. And this is the cool thing. Most people quit before they start getting results. They quit a moment before the results come because they doubt that it's ever going to come. Right now, in the world that we live in, it has never been easier to start something. Because equally, we live in a polarizing world, which means that it's never been easier to quit. So people have great ideas. Yeah, amazing ideas. People can take action and get quick results. People can cheat their way to getting results. But the long-standing businesses, the ones that don't just become one-hit wonders and stay around for a year or two maximum, the ones that are the juggernauts, the ones that have been around for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and maybe longer, are the ones that understand consistency over anything. You need to be able to continue producing. You need to be able to continue performing. You need to keep your shop front open even when there's no customers. It's not just about knowing when the market will come in. It's actually about integrity. It's also about belief. Because somehow, somewhere, if you truly believe it will happen, it will. With time, with patience, with consistent effort, it will happen. Am I saying that the results you're going to get are ultra successful in the expectations that you have? No, I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is you probably need to stick at it longer than you realize. You need to continue producing. You need to continue putting yourself out there in ways that your market can keep you front of mind. The people who buy from you is your market. Your audience, on the other hand, maybe they're just consumers. Maybe they're not actually going to buy anything from you. That is, if you offer a service or a product. Maybe they just like looking at your content or they like your philosophy. It doesn't mean that they're ever going to buy from you. What it simply means is that they like what you're doing. One day, perhaps, they'll become a customer. Maybe they will buy from you. But let's not focus on them. Let's focus on the people who are actually taking what you do so you can get more of those people. People that commit. Not just people who are interested. People who are committed, that's who you want to fuel your business, to fuel whatever it is that you do in your life. Be it a coach, be it a mentor, be it people in leadership roles who work in higher leadership roles than yourself. These people in your life are there to help guide you to become the best version of yourself. And for that to happen, you need to be consistent. You need to do it over and over and over and over again, because we all default to our level of training. And have you trained to the level that you think you deserve the result? Maybe not. But it's not even about that. It's actually about the process of becoming the best version. That's why I'm doing this podcast. I don't know where it's going to take me. All I know is I have a lot of fun doing this, going through the process of editing, going through the full process of creating the product, creating the episode. I'm consistently getting downloads every week. That's enough motivation for me to keep going. Even if no one was downloading it, I would still keep going because I made a commitment at the start of the year to at least do it for 6 months, every single day. That was my commitment to myself. And it wasn't even a commitment to my audience. It was a commitment to myself. So maybe it's time for you to commit to yourself as well. What is the idea that you've been sitting on for too long? What is the idea you haven't taken any action on? Remember, most people quit before it actually turns into something. Keep going, focus down the path. If you're not getting any results, you're probably on the cusp of starting to get results pretty soon, because that's funny how the world works that way. So yeah, I don't know, maybe you found value in this episode, and if you have, share it with one person. That brings us to the end of this episode of The Reset. If you want to stop being a passenger of your life and start being the architect of your legacy, make sure you comment the word reset and I'll send you the 7-day integrity guide straight over to your inbox. Most people wait for their life to change. We architect the choice. Change your state. Choose how you show up. I am Shaun Tucker. I will see you in the next one.